Actually, I'm so excited. I'm going to phone my agent because he will not believe that I'm doing this. Or hopefully. Matilda, get your head out. So excited because I'm heading home to a meal that has been prepared for me. I'm going to be doing the cooking, but it's been prepared for me. I will explain more. What it means basically is I am now truly a YouTuber because I am part of HelloFresh. So I'm so excited. The reason why I said I now am a qualified YouTuber is this is from HelloFresh. Every YouTuber I follow has worked with HelloFresh, and every time, gosh that's heavy, every time I watch them I think I should be working with HelloFresh because, as you know, I can't cook, I live on my own, I never go to the shops, I don't like delivered food, I don't like any food takeaway in a zip-up clammy bag, and I've always wanted to try HelloFresh. How I managed this, I don't know. Well, they actually reached out to me and said, do you want to work with us? And I just thought, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true. I'm now a YouTuber. Forget the subscribers. I'm a YouTuber because I'm working with HelloFresh. If any of you don't know what it is a way of having home-cooked food that has been totally prepared for you. And Philippe is behind this camera, who's my editor. When I told him I was doing this, he went, I love HelloFresh. I've always wanted to order HelloFresh. Philippe, there is something here for you.
Wow.
And my agent, Nigel, who has appeared on some of these vlogs, he said to me, oh my goodness, we use it all the time and my kids sit in the kitchen and read out the instructions as we cook. It is that easy. So, shall I tell you what I'm going to cook tonight? You'll know. No surprises. Are you ready? What a surprise. I am going to be cooking hot smoked salmon fish cakes. Garlicky green beans, sour cream sauce. It's going to take 45 minutes and it will have one of my 5 a day. And that's what I love about this. Can I just show you? There are, gosh, I've got my glasses on. So there are classic dishes, there are premium dishes. They give you the cooking time and they tell you what added extras you may need to use. It is so simple because look at the back. Even somebody as inept as me can follow those simple steps. And guess what, Philippe? I'll let you speak in a moment. There's a dish for you. And there's another dish for you.
Wow.
Shall I film your reaction? Go on.
Thank you so much. I can finally eat.
You can finally eat. Right, let's get cooking. I know this is a very bright apron. I used this apron with a frill on the bottom for a series on Sky called A Different Breed. I think you'll remember it. I have not worn it since because I haven't really cooked a great deal. This apron hasn't seen much life at all. But now look at this. So this is so fresh. My beans, my spring onions, my potatoes, my lemon, and in here it's still really, really chilled. And this is how clever they are. So everything is kept so cold. It is so fresh. I have the beef mince. This is your recipe. This bag was full of all the cold food, the meat and the fish, and some of that meat was for the other recipe, but my fish was in there. So I was doing everything right. It is really very easy. I promise you it's very easy. So I've got my potatoes, my green beans, my sour cream, my spring onions. This is Matilda clipping around. My breadcrumbs and my lovely fresh salmon. Actually, I'm so excited. I'm going to phone my agent because he will not believe that I'm doing this.
Are you cooking fish cakes?
I am cooking fish cakes. I'm cooking with HelloFresh.
Amazing. I am so happy for you. I really am. I mean, I'm telling you, this is going to revolutionise your life, your evenings. You will never be able to get your ass again.
I told them that You sent me a text going, even your children can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's brilliant. It's
They-
brilliant. But I said that with a bit of a wink.
Oh, absolutely. You don't leave them to do the cooking, but you do leave them to read out the instructions.
No, they can actually do the cooking. If you follow the card, yeah, children could do it. It is, yeah, it's brilliant. And as you know, you've got all the ingredients that are measured out perfectly for you.
I just can't believe it. Nigel, it's so fresh. And I thought you'd laugh because what do I always feed you and your wife when you come for dinner?
Fresh fish cakes.
Yes, but they cost me a fortune.
From your local fish shop.
From my local fish shop that costs a fortune. This is so much better.
So I'm looking forward to next time you're back here, but restrictions are lifted, and we get the HelloFresh packet come out, and we have something different.
In all honesty, how often do you use HelloFresh?
Every other week.
There you go, you see.
And they're absolutely brilliant, because what they do is they introduce you to recipes you wouldn't usually think of trying, or have the courage to try. And it's just easy to do.
Well,
So Joe, I think you're going to love it. I think your house is going to be one big dinner party once you get head around this.
Well,
you won't believe what you're cooking.
I know. And what I'm going to do is I'll send you a picture when I've finished it, okay?
Would you? Thank you.
Thanks, Nige. Bye.
Bye.
Right, let's get cooking. I've come up on the roof. Look at this. Fish cakes, green beans, lemon, and absolutely delicious on a summer's night. Oh, by the way, so I'll leave the details below. You get 50% off your first box, 35% off the next 3 boxes if you use my code, and it has to be the best code ever. Hello Joe, and you can choose your own recipes. Now I'm going to stay up here and eat my fish cakes. Oh dear, that's all that's left of the Royal Florist Simon Lycett's flowers. They're drooping, a bit like me. Actually no, I feel great because I'm wearing my Samantha Sung dress. I'll get George to do a full length. So when you live on your own, it's really difficult to get Instagram shots. It's really difficult to film yourself in full length. I have got a full length mirror, but the light's not particularly good, and light, as we know, is everything. Anyway, I'm heading into work, very excited because we are talking about the author Barbara Pym on my show today. I'm a huge Barbara Pym fan, and so is George. So it should be a good show. I will see you there. Have you started?
Yeah.
Seriously though, you've had fake tan on, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I can see you have.
Do I look like it?
We're in Vanessa Feltz's studio. This is Vanessa Feltz's studio. She doesn't drive her shows. She's driven from the studio I usually broadcast in. So in the studio, you're free to do whatever without having to do all this. Personally, I find that's rather like driving with your hands tied behind your back, but some presenters prefer it. So, yes, this is her studio. We're in here because Gary Crowley is about to do... In fact, we may get Gary Crowley on the vlog, if we're lucky. This is my Samantha Sung dress, which I love. There's Jamie.
Can I come in and photobomb? Well, I'll jump out from underneath the desk.
Film. There's Jamie. Jamie used to produce me on Saturday Breakfast, so we have history, and now he produces Robert Elms, so it's nice that he's out there. George is behind the camera. We are doing the author of Barbara Pym. I am a massive Barbara Pym fan, as you are.
Yeah, I think it's been brilliant listening to it on Radio 4 as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great interview.
Yeah.
And just the way that she captures her kind of quirks is brilliant.
Yes. Quintessentially English author, you know, and was mentored in a way by Larkin. So
Unknown until he
unknown
helped her.
until Larkin basically mentored her, encouraged her. But I've got to read this. I took this home. I walked all the way home with this. I've walked all the way back in. And what's the time? How long have I got? I've got an hour to read it.
Cover to cover.
I can speed read really quickly, but this will be going back home with me. Just let me talk about your skin, because this is
No, we can't. No, I don't
want
want to be on camera in here.
By the way,
like
George, you move away from the Queen's speech because she's upstaging you.
I'm such a royalist. Anyway, go on.
She looks fragile now.
No, but she looks quite good in that.
I know.
number. Oh, is that Charles?
This is her first outing. Bless her.
At least she's still on 2 feet. though.
Yeah, she. Oh, I love her so much. I love her. Anyway.
This is just like coming in and doing a radio show for her, you know? For you, it'd be the same thing. This is just like...
This is like her going into Vanessa's studio. It's all just home from home.
It's home from home.
But no, you do look good. New denim shirt?
This is new, yeah. It's my part of my new haul that I did the other day.
Oh my gosh, it's lovely actually.
you.
There's a logo on it. Is it?
There
what
is.
Polo?
I look a bit creased in this
No,
camera.
you don't. What is
Yeah, it's Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren? Lovely,
Yeah.
really nice.
Thank you.
And yeah, great skin. And somebody asked about his skin, and you actually commented.
I did spend a little time last night replying to people, just saying what I use. You're not even filming me.
Oh gosh, sorry.
You're filming my like crotch area. Yeah, so I was just saying to them, this is what she's texting. She's on her phone. She's not even bothered. So neither should
No,
I.
the Queen's upstaging you.
The Queen
totally.
is upstaging you. to be
But
honest.
the thing is,
Yeah.
the couple that met
Oh, God,
George,
yeah, they replied.
they replied. The couple that banged into George and recognised him
did
from this vlog,
That-
banged into you, bumped
Oh.
into you. Sorry, you know what I mean.
That's for later.
They, George, you're in a saucy mood. Look at my hair. Because I've done it myself today, and it's not the same as having it blow dried.
It's very soft.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean.
That's the new
take your word for it.
Aveda shampoo.
Ah.
But anyway, yes, so George now replies to your comments. Leave a few comments. He sits down and spends an evening replying.
I do. It's very.
Oh, there's
fun.
Laura Kunzberg now
No,
upstaging you.
That's
Oh, that's still
cute.
there. Right, we better crack on.
okay.
It's 5-2. Oh,
This is the wonderful Gary Crowley.
Are you filming
This is
something
this
at
is
the
for my vlog.
oh, okay.
Gary,
Yes.
take your mask off, love, because we're fine. I've had 2 vaccines. George is young.
Yes, I've had 2 as well.
You've had 2.
Yes.
It's, do you know, twice in 1 week.
I know. Like the 139 bus. We don't see you for weeks, months, and then all
I
of a
didn't
sudden...
tell you what happened, Gary.
You look
so,
great, by the way. Doesn't she
yeah,
look
better than
good?
I did when I saw you in the street.
Well, it was 7 o'clock in
It
the
was
morning.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
You won't
that's
believe
how
what
rumours
happened.
start,
But
yeah.
this is, well, rumours start. I carry on my way, and one of my best friends, Susie, who you know, calls me and goes, "Who's Gary?" And I went, "Sorry?" She went, "Who's Gary?" My phone was on for the whole of our conversation.
No.
But we said nothing. And that all we did,
No.
we were just talking about what a nice day it was and
Yeah.
how shit I look
How
without
we
my
loved
makeup.
everyone
and how we loved everyone. It was a really healthy conversation, not toxic like I can usually be.
Yeah.
And she went, "I turned it off, Joe." She said, "I didn't listen, but it was from your pocket. I could hear a muffled voice, and then you go, Gary."
Right,
Doesn't-
okay.
isn't
So
that
what do they call that?
dangerous?
That's called butt dialing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
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 See, I don't have a butt, so that doesn't happen.
Neither of
when I
us
have
do.
The phone in
Neither
the
of
back
us
there,
have
yeah.
butts. We're very
Yeah.
svelte.
Well, you finished with George because you.
What do you tell
fantastic.
everyone what time your show's on?
It is, well, there's been a lot of football lately, but it is officially, it says here, Saturday 6 till 8. Thanks, you.
He is one of the best things, if not the best thing on this radio
Oh,
station.
go in there. You two carry
Other
on.
than me, everybody
Bye,
loves
lovely.
Gary
See you
Crowley.
later.
Bye, Gary. And seriously, I did see him last week, which was amazing.
Can you look over your shirt? I'll be back.
Yes, I'm going to look over my show. Gosh, it's all happening, isn't it?
Oh my god, I knew not.
I've got an hour to read this book.
Is that wet now?
No, it's all right.
Me too. Okay.
Oh, gosh. Can you see these? These are wonderful. I've never used these before. They're like silicone, little silicone masks. Oh my gosh, they're so soothing. I think if you fly, you can wear these when you're flying. That's not going to happen, is it? So as I'm not flying, I'm just wearing them before I go to bed. Oh, I'm about to go to bed. Been a busy old week. But not nearly as busy as next week, because tomorrow, if you're watching this on Sunday, the next stage of the easing out of lockdown happens here in London, and we'll be able to eat in restaurants. That's if you want to. Many people call my radio show and say they're quite happy with the situation. They don't want to go out. They don't want to hug people. They're quite happy. Oh, is this in my eye? Ah. And I understand that. I do. Oh dear. No, that's right. But I have been invited to go out for 3 nights into 3 different restaurants. Plus, Amy and I are going to go into a 5-star hotel tomorrow to record a piece about how the hospitality industry is doing. Because if you think they can't rely on tourists from abroad, so all these big hotels are going to be relying on local custom and people from the UK. So we're going to film there, and I will put that out in next week's vlog. I think this is in my eye. Sorry, this is so annoying. I can't actually see what I've done now. So, can I just say, the HelloFresh, I know how a lot of you feel when I do collaborations, but for me, this is like a badge of honour, because I've watched so many YouTubers collaborate with HelloFresh, and having tried it, it is a really good idea. And they are doing a good deal. If you do put my code HelloJo in and click on the link below, you'll see the 50% off and then the 35% off, but all the details are there. So it is a good deal, and there are so many different recipes. Also, thank you for leaving comments, and George and Philippe and I try and answer as many of your comments as possible. It's lovely when you just connect, so thank you. There's a strange thing that happens, and I've talked to other people on YouTube, and this happens to them, is people will click the thumbs down the moment they click on the video without even having watched it, which is a bit like a comment saying I don't like you, which is understandable. We don't all like each other, but why bother watching it? Those are my thoughts. I mean, that's a little bit nasty, isn't it? But I mean, the worst things have happened to me, so I'll just live with it, really. A thumbs down isn't really the worst thing that could happen, is it? Right, so yes, I will see you next week. Thank you, all of you, for subscribing, if you have. If you haven't, please do. Hit the bell, and then you'll know exactly when I'm posting. I keep saying there'll be a midweek vlog. There will be at some point. I always start the week thinking, right, I've got time to do this, and then it all starts to escalate. But some weeks are less chaotic. Actually, it's going to get more chaotic, isn't it, for a bit? Well, come on, Joe, live with it. Have a great rest of the weekend. I will see you next Sunday. Take care. Bye.